Hi, we're Periwinkle Planner Co, and we hope you enjoy the video.
Hello, this is Christine from Periwinkle Planner Co, and today I want to show you my 2020 planner lineup, and it hasn't completely been finalized yet because I'm hoping for some Christmas gifts, and if that happens I will be adding some additional planners, not so much for planning but just for wellness. But currently this is what I have set up, and I mentioned this mini in my last prediction for 2020 for goals, and I still want to try and use this for goals. I haven't had the time to research. As I mentioned in my last video, my 50th birthday is coming up this Monday the 23rd, and I had my friend come into town for a few days last week, and I've been doing some holiday cooking and different things that I just haven't had time to sit down and really plan out 2020 yet, but I will be doing that after Christmas. The whole next week after Christmas is going to be me time, and I plan on getting more of these things in place so that I'm ready for January 1st. So we'll just stick this one aside for now, and I guess we'll show you the small one first. This is going to be a new product. Oops, we have a little kitty visitor here coming. This is Ollie. Probably can't see his face, but he's come to join us today. Are you gonna come and say hi, or where are you gonna sit? You gotta figure out where you're gonna sit because I need my light. I think we're gonna put you down. Here we go. Let's go down. There you go. Okay, so as I was saying, this is going to be a new product in our shop for 2020, and I've been working on it for a while. You saw it in my previous video of my skinny mini planner that I DIY'd before Happy Planner came out with their skinny mini planners. But this is my new version, and it includes Happy Planner skinny planner on classic size discs. So this is our gray color, and I added a gem pen, and then this one I just have a single pocket in the planner, and it hooks into the back. And this is the Homestead skinny mini planner, and like I said, I've added a classic size metal disc to it. And I haven't done anything in here yet. I basically just set it up. Still need to put my name in there, and I added a little paper clip for decoration. It says happy, and clip that on. And then I have started filling in some of the monthly things at school, but I used a where is it? Here it is. A friction pen, because it's erasable, because I just didn't want to commit to marking up this beautiful planner yet. So I just have this few months in here, and then all the way to the end in December. After December, somewhere here, get to the end of the planner, I've added the Homebody Mini note papers, just because I just love these colors and needed a place to put these. So this will go in my purse, and I will carry it with me, and then I have note papers to jot down notes, and I'm also going to be making some grocery lists customized for me. I don't know if we will be selling them in the shop, depends on if there's any interest shown. I kept this because it's just information for size and such. And then the back, and then that is it for now. I'm thinking about doing some plan with me's decorating this size. And then this is the faux leather cover that we will be selling once I get some made. Onto my Catchall planner. I previously set this up, and I used the blush colored metal disc from the Botanicals planner just as a setup because I'm currently using the green disc, which I will be putting on here eventually. But I think since I have this set up already, I might just leave it for January this way, and then after January I will switch to the green ones. So this is the cover I decided to use for my Frankenplanner. And you open it up to the name page, which also goes with this planner. And then I have taped that to the calendar for the home body because that will be my Catchall planner, which then opens up to the perpetual calendar for the next year. I don't need those anymore. And then that begins my first planner for January, which I will be starting to decorate. I just wrote some quick notes down here in pencil again. I don't know if you know about these tool pencils, but they're amazing. They write like a pen, but it's a pencil and erasable, and I love it. So again, there's January. And then this is, I'm going to be using the Planner Babe dashboards for a divider, and I just took a sticker and wrote today on top because this will be my section for today. And then I just took a couple of, or actually there's only one in here, I used the other one. This was the homebody pad, and I just cut it in half and punched it for extra note paper in here. And I will be using these. This is my Catchall planner. So I think next week I'll be decorating this. Wow, already. So that's just for January is all I have in here. You notice there's like a little smudge on this page. So that just goes all of January. And then when that's done, then I have my finance section and another Planner Babe divider in here. And then this is where my bills will be. And then I just took a piece of paper like I showed in the last video I did, and I just taped it to here, but I also put some washi tape down it just to make it a little more cohesive. And then that goes into my student planner, which will be my where I list my bills for the month, and I've already started doing that. And then in between the monthly, I have these pages that I printed out that I bought, and that's where I keep my check register so I know exactly where my money is going. And then the rest of the month I have all my bills listed. And then in here I have started listing the bills because I will be, I put the bills when they're due here, and then I put the date that I paid along with the information for each bill. And I've already set that up, added a little washi and covered up some of the student little icons that are not necessary. And then the next section, so that was 2 planners. The next section I'm using the Amy Tangerine planner and the Faith planner for our business, Periwinkle Planner Co. And this is just an Amy Tangerine dashboard. It's kind of white instead of clear, which is different. And again, I just labeled the top. And I am going to be using the monthly to list, I believe, orders. That's what I decided, or tasks that need to be done. So here is the monthly. And then in here I found from craftssomejoy.com, she had these project pages. So I'm going to be using some of those too. I printed them off and punched them to use for projects I'm planning for the shop. And then for the weeklies, I added a little washi, or sticker logo. And then I printed out some of my own stickers that say sales, items, and tasks, and that's what I'll be writing dollar amounts, the items, and then these are the things that I need to do. And I just used the stencil for these to get things going. And that's pretty much all the decorating I'll be doing each week. The next week I have them here, and then I used different Amy Tangerine. So it just looked like this. Well, actually, I did all the stickers already. for each week. And then when that's done, taped it together to the currently page for the Faith Planner. And then that comes to my next planner, my fourth planner, which is the Faith Planner. And I started to decorate that for the month also, which is, looks like this. And I'm putting goals down the side. And then this will be a list of my videos that I will be producing. Here's the one that you're watching right now, my flip through of my 2020 Frankenplanner. So I'm actually filming it on December, what is today? December 19th, but I'm not going to post it until December 29th. And then these are more sheets from that craftssomejoy.com where I'm putting my video ideas. And then here is the month. And this is the reason that I had this planner. I haven't decorated this one yet because I wanted to show you. It has these titles on it, but I made these stickers. And I will just be sticking them to cover that up. I'm going to put the stats for each day, what's going on Instagram, and what's going on YouTube for each day, and then my goals for the month and highlights for the month. So on the top, I made the stats one, and I will just stick that right in the middle here. Hopefully it will be centered. And then the next one I'm going to put Instagram. Center that there. And all I did was go into Cricut and make 2 boxes and add in the text. And these boxes are each 0.25 inches. This one's by 3, this one's by 1.5. And the next one, which is YouTube, is also the same size. And then I got these little stickers from lovelyplanner.com. They were freebies too. And I printed these off to use. They're little discs. She had 2 different color palettes. So I'm just adding those to each of these spots. So then that's how I'll be decorating each week. So then I started these. Didn't get that one quite centered. And I haven't added the little hearts or the little dish yet, but I will be doing that. But I just love these colors. Just this color palette is just gorgeous. So I did this for the whole month of January. Added these. And I'm going to, I think, keep these same labels. But I want to make them the colors to blend in with each one of these, but I just haven't had time yet. And then at the last week of the month before February starts, I'm going to do a little monthly recap and then next month notes. And then my next section, which with another Planner Babe dashboard, is my wellness section. And this is planners that I had been using previously in 2019, which is still now. But I liked them so much I'm going to continue to use them in 2020. So this was the Wild and Free Planner. Just beautiful, beautiful coloring. Very muted and calming. And I use the month for gratitude. And then I fill out the mantra, and I will decorate this somewhat. I just haven't done that yet either. And here I put my word of the year for 2020, and that's going to be learn. I'm going to be taking a day out of the week, and I'm going to be learning different things, different softwares, different video editing, different filming, Procreate, all different things that you can find for free on YouTube, because there's just so much knowledge out there now, and my generation doesn't know all this stuff, and it doesn't come to us as easy as it does the younger generation, like my children in their 20s and teens, who can just pick up stuff like that. I have to study and take notes and practice. But anyway, that's my word of the year is learn. and my goal for the year too. So then on the weeklies, which also isn't decorated yet. Now on the weeklies, I start off with a goal on Monday, and then I try to complete it. And if I do, I will pick another goal. Otherwise, I just write down how close I am to completing the goal for that week. And then in the middle section, I write down things such as, what aches and pains I have, if my fingers are numb that day, if I have a headache, if I don't feel well, or if I'm doing wonderful and have lots of energy. I just kind of want to keep track of, to see if there's certain things during the month or certain things I do or food or whatever that affect my body. Just trying to get to know myself a little better. And then down here, I will write down some memories for the day. You can either do, like 5 words of the day to describe the day, or just one memory, or whatever it is. It helps me not forget when little things happen. So then that's the January in that planner. And then my next planner is a teacher planner, which I used last year. And I'm not sure how I'm going to be using the month. I didn't use it last year, so I may, not stand together. I may just actually tape this together.
What, silly?
Or I don't know yet. We'll see how that progresses. And this is how I use this layout. I put stickers down the side, and actually I copied this because I only had so many of these stickers. And then like this. This is the page. It's a little cough today. This is the page, and then I write in each week in case I want to change it each week. But I put down my mood. I have a circle because I do a little smiley face or sad face according to my little mood key, which I think I need a new one of these. It's quite dirty and smeared. But I draw out these circles with a little template I have, and then I just color them in for the day depending on the mood, and then I explain why I'm having that mood. I have a Versa Fitbit, and I write down my sleep and my steps, and then this bottom is usually something I want to focus on. Or I had mentioned last time that I had found this wheel of feelings on the internet, and it just describes feelings in more depth, and I like to get more in depth with my feelings, and sometimes I'll look and I'll list those here, or just have the whole month of January done in here. This one I actually just copied this part and taped it on here. And then my last planner in here is the one that came with this cover, and it's a horizontal planner, so I'm just using this section for a brain dump or a journaling section. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with the month. I may do a challenge. They have doodle challenges. They have writing challenges. Pinterest is a great place to find writing challenges or journaling prompts, 30-day journaling prompts, self-care prompts, all different types of things. So that's kind of just up in the air here for when I want to use it. And then for these, I am just going to write when I feel like it. I'm not going to commit to writing every day. I'm just going to use this as a brain dump. Like say on Friday, if I had some creative idea pop up, I will open this up and I'll jot some notes down so I don't forget. And that's how I'll be using this planner. And then I have the month of January in there. And then from the Botanicals planner, in the back, I have all these leftover pages from the Botanical planner. It was a monthly that I never used. So I took them all out, and I have them back here in case I need to add it to anything in front, just to make lists. Instead of wasting them, I thought I'd just add it to the back. And then my current planner that I'm using now is the Lined Vertical Planner, and it goes through the end of 2020. So I may use that for some weeks too, instead of always using the dashboard. So I have stuck these back here too. Well, actually just one to see, to decide. You know, planning is just always a change, and you gotta figure out what works for you versus what works for someone else. And when I like to change stuff up, I like to have ideas. If something works though, I like to continue working, which this Frankenplanning has really worked for me. This past, I've been using it since last July. And you do have a lot of planners laying around because you've taken pieces from, God, how many we cut here? 4 or 5 planners and put them together. So all of those planners you have to find storage for them. But instead of having all those individual planners that I have to pull each one out every day, I prefer to just have one to pull out and get all my sections done and feel good about it. And it's fun to, you know, make it your own too by customizing. So that is going to be, so far, my 2020 lineup. And I also do have a recipe planner, but that's not dated, so it's not new, and I still haven't done any videos on that, but that's one of those goals that are going to be listed in my YouTube section. So we'll see you in January. Bye-bye.